Prie paskutinio pranešimo šiandieną. Tai yra, let me introduce you Oleksandr Dymnich iš Sergey Makhno Architects kompanijos, vienas iš kompanijos vadovų. Jo pranešimo temą matote ekrane. Ir dėkoju visiems, kurie pasilikote ir smagaus paskutinio pranešimo.
Hi, my name is Oleksandr Dymnich. I am CEO of Ukraine Architecture and Design Studio, Sergey Makhno Architects. And today I want to talk and maybe dream about our future of architecture. What will our cities or our houses be like in 5, 10, 20, 100 years? It's very hard to predict, but today I want to do it and I want to share some of our experience in this way. I want to say that everything what we're talking about now will no matter if we will not protect our planet. We have to do it, and we have to input the website WWF and choose your way how you can help the planet. Because no one is not too small to big things. Please remember this. Okay, let's imagine that we have a future. Some future we will have, I think. And United Nations said that in 2050, approximately 66% of people will live in cities. And the National Bank says that people can get a middle class living in cities in the future, and young families can find a better future in these cities. Our cities will change. The main position that commercial and social architecture will be wider than we know this architecture now. We will see how the city is building now, and we know how it was built before. Before, in the beginning of the 20th centuries, when cities built, we only concentrated in buildings, not about environmental. And now we have the different viewing, we have different tasks. Now, when we are building this city, we are looking for the streets, we are looking for the people, we are looking for social, environmental. We wanna hear people who will use space inside the building or outside the building.
Anyone thinking that it's like some kind of...
Now I wanted to show you the world, I think, and many of you approve this, the one of the coolest architects in the world, Björk Engels, and he thinks about the future of architects.
Anyone thinking that it's like some kind of altruistic, philanthropic, whatever, politically correct approach? I mean, of course, we want the buildings to do the best they can, to be good citizens and to activate their environment. But we're also doing it because it makes the architecture more interesting. Because there's nothing more boring than if this suddenly becomes like a recipe and a checklist, and you say, you have to be able to walk on the roof, you have to be able to, like, you know, be good to the children and feed the dogs or whatever, like, and just like, and then you think just because you have that checklist, you've done something interesting. No, maybe it's good, and maybe it's better than not doing it, for sure. But it only really starts singing and becomes art and architecture when, or becomes architecture as an art form, when it somehow also forces the architecture to transform in order to be able to accommodate all this, and where the architecture then blatantly expresses its true nature. In that sense, if a building is exciting and full of possibility, then that will be expressed in the architecture.
Look, this is Copenhagen's largest building and the world's biggest environmentally waste-to-energy factory. This is Björk's dream. When he was a child, he has a little house with little roof, when children can easily climb on. But what parents can allow it? But architecture can allow it. Architecture can your dream put in real life. And now you can see the roof with the green ski slope cover, and the wall 85 meters high outside the building. And it's a real life. Another case, it's sea mining in Belgium, in the city of Ghent. In the beginning of the 20th century, it was quite a beautiful city with 3,000 of citizens. But in 1901, the coal was found in the city. And after that, they were built 3 coal mining sites. After that, the population in this city grew up exponentially, and now the city has 65,000 people. The mining sites had a good times, but in 1966, all mining sites were closed. But the city of Ghent, in 2001 year, wanna renovate this place. They wanna create some special creative hub in these old buildings, and they did it. Now it's a creative hub which work in 4 different ways. They have 330 jobs for 42 companies. And now Simine produce websites, games, apps, specific equipment for lighting, and too many different ways. But it's only the beginning how we can use that space from our history. Another case, it's our academy, the Tech Academy. The Tech, it's a very popular in Ukrainian energy company, very huge company in Ukraine. And they wanted to build innovative academy in innovative space, because this academy located in Unit City. In City, it's innovative park in the heart of the Kyiv. But it's an opposite side for sea mining, because sea mining renovate this space, and Unit City destroy all, because it was a motor bicycle manufacturer before, and now it's a space with a new building and with new innovation building. The task from the Tech was very simple, but very specific. They wanted for us to create some space to coordinate this space have to be connected with their values and 4 elements like earth, water, fire, and air. And the furniture have to be natural and functional. We have to remember about LEED system, the LEED certification system. At all Academy has 200,000 students per year, and that is why we need to use specific furniture, wall covers, like some specific tiles and floor covers and specific equipments. In this case, we wanted to continue our nature in the spaces. We have approximately seven lecture spaces, and they have different design. All they have different design, but they have one main idea for them. We all know that nature is the best architect in the world, and in this case we combine the nature and the academy where people can study in different spaces. But what about villages? What do you think about villages? What villages looks like for you for today? For me, for some period of time, it was like a place for losers, for ordinary farmers. But now everything is changing, because now villages give us opposite feeling. Now it's not a place for outsiders. It's a place where you can find freedom. You can find real healthy food which you have to buy in some top supermarkets. You can find cleaner air. You can find safety and security. You can find connection with the nature. And you can find this feeling in a real city. Now you can see some modern houses were located in villages. High-income people continue living in the cities. Because they wanna live in villages. In the villages, in villages, they can create houses where they wanna live. Houses with their own environmental what they need. This is our new project, Putago House. This project located in the village, in some Ukrainian village. You can see two twin houses located on the hill, but this hill, handmade hill, and you can see terrace, and in the border of terrace you can see some fancy, very high fancy, because this house stay under the city, upper the city. And now you can see how it look like in progress in real life. Because this house is in progress, this video was made a few days ago. Two very big buildings, approximately 1,000 square meters, one of them, in Ukrainian village. Our borderlines is now clear like it was before. We have no borders now in between cities, between nationalities, because all people mixed, all cities connect to each other, and sometimes people can't find their identity. They don't understand how to grow, where can they find their inspiration. In that time, people do it in their tradition. And we do the same. We find our tradition and find our ceramic sculptures named by Dido. Dido is like grandpa in English. It says our new collection of Dido. They were popular in our exhibition in Isaloni in Milano in this year. It's a ceramic sculpture, handmade sculpture in our ceramic manufacturer in Kyiv. Our eyes want to see what is the outer. But if you want to share your soul, outer is not enough. You need to see deeper. You need to see deeper, because inside you can find true power, true energy and beauty. That was our main idea in our exhibition in Isolani in Milano in this year, Inside Out, Beauty Inside. We were in a trend zone in our daily magazine in the second day, because we were very expression to be an exhibition, and in one moment we read the website and see that our stand on the main page. To see what is inside, people have to get in the cube, and then can see inside beauty. All our products, handmade products with almost it's a clay, like a ceramic products, and real material like a wood, textile. And now I can show you how our stand looks like in the exhibition in Milano. Natural forms, natural materials. We like nature, nature likes us. Another project, Wabi Sabi apartment, very popular in the world because we have too many prizes for this apartment. It's not usual apartment because it's like a Wabi Sabi apartment. If you know, Wabi Sabi, it's mixed. Japanese, it's like have a ground in Japan. But when we use in our design, we mixed Japan culture and Ukrainian culture, and we can see the result. Inside walls, we use clay, real clay with horse hair. It's like a special material. This material used in old houses. Our grandpa and grandma in Ukraine build houses to use this material, and you can see some wooden beams at the ceiling and doorways. It's the same was in our old houses in Ukraine too. This is our another apartment, smart but not complicated, yoga apartment. Why smart but not complicated? We like modern technology. We often use modern technology, and we look what technology we can use in each project. But we don't like to use more and more technologies to create something not simple, something hard. We like simple. We want to create as technological and as simple house as possible. Not to use all technology, not to use all materials. Only what we need in specific case. Nature. Nature is our house when we want to live. And we like nature, as I said, nature likes us. Nature for us is the best house when we want to live. And we want to protect nature, and I want to ask you to protect nature with us too. We are creating spaces not for looking for, but we create spaces and arts to live in. And now I want to show you our manifesto. In this manifesto we want to show to all over the world what principles and what ideas we grow inside the company.
Ask me, what kind of world you want to live in? Ask me, what do you do to make it a better place? And listen, we art the world. A lamp, a fish, a dream, a chair, a bed, a table, tableware, the walls, the doorways, and the ceilings, the fears, the loves, and other feelings. We art a granny and a cat. Wait, what? Yeah, right, we can't do that. We art cafe, we're damn right, so delicious. The gym, museum, and the bank. The small, the big, always ambitious. To live in, not to rank. What kind of world do you want to live in? What do you do to make it a better place? Stop asking. Art your world.
Thank you.